came in saying the law, if they asked me to leave, I had to leave.
If you leave the property and you don't, then you go to jail. I don't know anything about your request.
Get arrested if I don't ID myself.
There is state law that says when you're requested by law enforcement.
Yes or no?
Yes,
okay.
if you're required by law enforcement, you must provide your driver's license.
All right.
What is the high rate of speed?
She was saying that you were doing at least 75.
At least 75, huh?
And I asked her,
she
doesn't know exactly how she got where she came up with that number.
What happens when a public records request becomes a trespass warning? A simple turnaround becomes an ID refusal standoff, and a neighbor complaint sends deputies to someone's driveway. 3 encounters, 3 legal gray zones, 1 question: who crossed the line first? On ID Refusal Pro, we break down the tension, the body language, the commands, in the moments where police accountability, citizen rights, and common sense collide. Watch closely, because every answer raises a bigger question. Credit to the original channels, Rogue Nation and Reluctant Prophet.
Hello, ma'am. Is this the probation department?
Yes, it is.
Is it? Is there somebody I could talk to? I've been looking online. There's a lot of reviews on it. Bad service, that kind of thing.
Okay, okay, who are you with?
Who am I with?
Yes.
I'm with myself.
Okay, and what is he doing?
We're independent media. We're gathering content for a story.
Okay, you cannot be recording, and he's recording on his phone, so he needs to turn it off.
Okay, why can't we record? Is there a law?
Oh, looks like she's making a phone call.
Would you come to the front desk, please?
I wonder who to.
Getting a supervisor for you, okay?
Thank you, ma'am. She's getting a supervisor.
Oh, okay, that's great.
I think some other people got to get in there.
Excuse me, you cannot report into the cash office.
Okay.
Or me. You do not have my permission.
Okay. Oh, they got cameras up there. They don't have my permission to record me.
Well, I guess we better have a lawsuit against them then.
Actually, I need you to leave the building. If you don't, I will call OPD.
Was that supervisor coming out to see me?
Yeah, she's the one that told you to leave the building.
Okay, well, I have a public records request to make, so I still need to see her regardless.
Oh. No, I didn't, but I did now.
Who do I make a public records request through if she's not going to talk to me?
She will...
They can go to the courthouse and get the public records from the courthouse.
Actually, I get it from the custodian of the records.
You can go to the courthouse and get it if you want to. It's public records, public information, you can get it there.
Right. The Florida law states that I go to the custodian of the records where the records are normally kept.
Yeah.
Are your records kept at the courthouse? You guys keep no records here?
He just told you, right?
So there's no records here?
Of what?
I wanted to open record request that phone list you have right there on your bulletin board.
The phone list for what? That's our extensions here.
Okay.
Yeah, let her know.
Okay.
Do I go to the courthouse to get that?
Go ahead and have a seat.
Okay.
During March 2019, in Ocala, Florida, an independent journalist entered a probation office operated inside a Salvation Army facility to submit a public records request. What began as a routine inquiry quickly turned into a dispute over First Amendment recording, public access, and whether a state-funded probation office could legally remove a citizen before accepting the request. Where does public access end, and where does private property begin?
You like how they have that ATM machine right next to the cash window? They are efficient at stealing your money, my friend.
Is that what they do here?
That's exactly what they're doing here, stealing people's money for victimless crimes, no doubt. Drug charges, all kinds of good stuff here. That's what the state does. They don't like it when they have the cameras pointed back at them, but they sure do have two pointed right at us. We're gonna FOIA request that camera too today. We're gonna get the camera footage for the last 2 days from that camera. See, because those are our cameras. We're the ones that actually pay for those cameras, just like we pay for the office and we pay for that lady back there's salary. I wanna get all shitty. I came in to do a public records request.
From here?
Yep. Probation office.
Which record are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get a couple of them, actually. I asked to speak to a supervisor. I'm still waiting. They told me to sit down.
Okay.
So, if you'd like to, you can speak with them, see what their problem is.
What people are you trying to get information on?
I'm not trying to get information on people. I want the last 2 days footage from the cameras.
For what?
It's for content, for a story. I'm working on a story. I'm an independent journalist, so.
Okay, do you have ID stating that you have the credentials to be a journalist?
Who issues those credentials, do you know?
Whoever you work for.
Yeah, no, there's no press credentials. I'm an independent journalist. I could print something out on my printer if it'd make you happy, but I'm not required to by law.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Charlie O'Donnell. Can I have a supervisor respond, please?
Now you guys gonna see how the law works.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
So the deal, you guys are absolutely allowed to record.
Thank you.
The Salvation Army Corrections Department doesn't want you guys here anymore. Okay, so you do have to leave.
Is this a parole probation office?
And are you on
To
parole or
the best of
probation?
my knowledge, yes.
Okay, is it for the public?
Are you on
Yes,
parole or
but-
probation, sir? With this,
Can-
with
can-
this
can-
area?
Can you let me?
Yeah, sure.
Go.
I think she asked her question before me, so.
Okay. I am not on parole and probation.
Okay.
Are you telling me that the only person that can public records request the probation office is people that's on probation?
No, but what
Oh,
we are
okay.
telling you is that them as a business, they have asked you to leave, okay, and they have every right to do that, okay?
Okay. Probation is a business.
The Salvation Army is a business, yes, sir.
Okay.
And
Is this
as a
Salvation Army
business-
customers?
Can I talk for a second?
Yeah.
As a business, just like every other business out there, they have the right to refuse service, okay? And trespass people from their location, okay? So at this point, they want to invoke that right to do that and don't want you guys on the property.
Okay, let me just clarify.
Sure.
Is this state probation office?
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Can
I
we
would have to
find
double
out,
check.
because the state probation office, whether who runs it, is public.
Okay.
And the public, unless I've committed a crime, has a right to be in a public area. These gentlemen
Well-
behind you are
well-
part of the public, right?
Sure.
Okay,
But the thing is, they, as workers here,
okay.
you know,
Public workers,
to
if
the
they're
best
working
of my
for the
knowledge, we have a
state?
supervisor on the way, so we'll double
Okay.
check, obviously,
Okay.
you know, because I don't want to. I understand you guys are.
Because Article 1, Section 2 of the Florida Constitution allows for equal protection. That means if the public's allowed in an area, I'm allowed in the area with a camera or not.
Sure. I'm not
Okay,
saying
okay.
it's got nothing to do with the
And at the end of
camera or
the
anything
day,
like that.
Please remember that people that come here have jobs, the bosses don't know that they come here. And the fact that you're recording people coming in and out of here puts them at jeopardy with their job and their loved ones.
So what you're saying is that these people lie to their bosses and don't tell them they're on probation? That's not my fault. I can't help that if they're liars. I mean, they're
Well, I'm
criminals
just
already,
saying,
right?
since you brought up that article about protecting people and privacy and stuff like that, but yet you're here
So
not giving any regards to other people's privacy.
There's no privacy in public. Right, we all know the plain view
Just
doctrine.
arrived, okay, and he'll be able to discuss it with you. You know, he obviously knows, you know, obviously he's a supervisor for a reason, okay?
Yeah.
But they, as a business, do wish to not have you guys here any further, okay?
Well, if it's a state probation office and the general public's allowed, then I'm allowed.
No, you're not.
Up to a point, up to
Yes,
the
if
point
they ask
where
you to leave
they.
and you don't leave, you're gonna go to jail for trespass after warning, so. The
Okay.
staff has asked them to leave already?
No, they haven't asked us to leave. The lady actually has
That's
told me to
what-
wait. I'm here making a public
Right
records
now.
request.
So go get them in there, so we can take care of this.
So in order for them to deny a public records request, they just asked to leave.
Once I told him to quit recording, and if
they did not leave. I would call open.
All right, guys, time to go.
And they sat and they refused to leave. So this is the second time.
Don't come back.
Okay, so how do I fill a public records request with this office?
You guys do, I'm not trying to, bug you any more than you have to. You have to get off of the property, okay? So they... Yeah, do you guys...
Nope.
Make sure you guys don't come back on the property, obviously, because then it is trespass after warning, okay? This is your warning, whether or not it's in paper or not. You
Okay.
can't come back. If you do, you will be...
Can I get names and badge numbers of everybody here, please?
Can we get your name, please, so we can document this also?
As soon as I get your name and badge numbers.
I'm gonna give you a case card with our name and case number on it.
Okay.
Can I get your first name, please, sir?
As soon as I get names and badge numbers.
Sure.
Okay. That's not how
T.
this
Robertson,
works, sir.
badge number 6168.
Bode.
What is
Sergeant
your name?
Mucci.
Manucci, not Mucci.
What is it, sir?
Manucci, Sergeant Manucci.
Sergeant Manucci. Thank you, sir. Good now. Thank you.
Can I please have your name, sir?
T. Robertson, 6168.
T1 Robinson. My first name's George.
George.
Yep.
And your last name, Mr. George?
Is not gonna happen.
What is your name, sir?
How do I file a public records request with this office then?
I don't know.
I didn't hear you. I'm so sorry.
So just to clarify, when I go into a public building, ask for public records, all they have to do is say leave, and they don't have to fill my public records. Is that what you're saying the law is?
Maybe you should Google it.
Well, is that what you're saying? You came
If
in
a
saying
government function operates inside a privately managed building, do constitutional protections automatically disappear? This case raises questions involving the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and Florida Public Records Law, Chapter 119. Officers relied on the property owner's request to remove the visitor, while the citizen argued that access to government records should remain available regardless of the building's management. Which legal principle carries greater weight under these circumstances?
you came in saying the law, if they asked me to leave, I had to
They
leave.
ask you to leave the property and you don't, then you go to jail. I don't know anything about your request. That's
Okay.
something you need to learn about on your own. I don't have any idea about that.
Well, I know about it. That's why I'm wondering why you guys are trespassing me when I'm here making a open records request.
Because this is private property and they ask you to leave.
It's private. It's not a state probation office.
It is owned by somebody, so it makes it private property.
When the state rents out a facility, when the state
Sir,
rents
I'm not
out...
going to argue with you about what it is. I'm explaining to you what's going on. I'm not going to debate with you back and forth whether or not this is open to everybody who wants to come inside. Obviously, it's not, because they asked you to leave.
Okay, so it's restricted to certain people?
You guys leaving, so that's what happened. So we're done.
Okay,
Now you guys have a good day.
thank you. Tell them we'll stand here until they wish to file the public records request.
Also, sir, let me explain something to you also.
Mm-hmm.
There's an ordinance in the city that says that you're not allowed to block a sidewalk,
Sure.
which you both are standing on.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. And there has to be actual traffic for you to block.
I'm explaining to you what the ordinance is, okay?
Yeah, I know the
Is
ordinance.
that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're blocking a sidewalk,
Mm-hmm.
and I ask you to stop blocking the sidewalk, and you do not stop blocking that sidewalk, then you are in violation of the city ordinance. So, I'm just letting you know while you guys are standing out here, okay?
Okay.
They're also doing construction, so you might want to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that?
Hi.
Everything all right, sir?
Yeah, I was checking out something out on the map.
Okay, all right. You do realize you stopped there, back there?
Yeah, we thought we could get through. And then we saw we couldn't, so we turned around.
All right. You got your driver's license with you?
I do. Am I getting pulled over for something?
Well, you pulled into the water driveway back there.
To turn around.
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out what you were doing. We're trying to identify you.
Is that illegal?
How's my ID going to tell you what I'm doing?
Well, we're trying to identify you.
Okay.
For what?
In August 2020, a driver was stopped after turning around near what officers described as state property. The officer wanted ID, but the driver asked a direct legal question. What crime or traffic infraction justified the stop? What started as a simple turnaround quickly became a tense ID refusal, reasonable suspicion, and police accountability encounter.
May I please have your driver's license?
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, sir.
What infraction do you believe I've
pulled
committed?
over here on the road, and I checked on it.
because I was going to look at the map. I didn't want to get on my cellular device
Well, that's good.
while I was driving.
Well, that's good. I appreciate it. You have your driver's license?
I have my driver's license with me, but I'm not certain I'm required to give it. Can you state some sort of statute or
Yes, sir.
some
Anytime
sort of
you're-
infraction?
Anytime you're requested by law enforcement to provide a driver's license, you have to provide your driver's license.
If you've committed some sort of infraction or
You turn
crime,
around back there.
was that illegal? Was that
and-
illegal?
And you pulled in, so we're trying to figure out what
Was
you're
that
doing
illegal?
down there. We were trying to figure out.
I understand that.
We're trying to figure out what you're doing there.
But you're not to figure out what I'm doing, police. You're the law enforcement police.
And that we're trying to figure out. It's suspicious. So we're just trying to figure out what you were doing there.
Is
You
one
have
of
your
your,
driver's
is
license?
one of these cars your supervisor?
Yes, sir, it is.
I'd like
but
to talk to your supervisor,
You're going
please.
to talk to me right now. And do you have your driver's license?
I'm not. I don't think I'm required to give you my driver's license, and I'd like to talk to your supervisor to find out.
Yes, sir. May I please get your driver's license?
I don't believe you're giving me a lawful command, sir.
Yes, I am, sir.
For what purpose do you need my ID? What crime do you or ordinance do you suspect me to have broken?
Because it was suspicious of you to pull
Suspicious,
into
is
the driveway
that a
and back up
misdemeanor or
and
is that
then
a
pull back
felony?
this way.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
That's articulable reasonable suspicion that you were
Of what
doing
crime?
something. That you were loitering or something like that. Do you have
Do you have evidence that I was loitering?
Sir, you pulled in back there, did you not?
I turned around, yeah, because I saw that I couldn't get through.
You
That's
couldn't get
correct.
through. The road was open. I don't know.
Oh, I
where
saw.
you-
It looked like there was checkpoints for getting into the prison or something, so we turned around because we didn't think we could get through.
As you can see from our plate, we're not from here, so
I
yeah.
understand that. Do you have your driver's license?
I don't. I'm telling you. Am I lawfully required to give you my ID?
Yes, sir. Yes,
What?
sir.
For what purposes am I lawfully required?
What I just explained to you, sir.
Suspicion isn't a crime, and I didn't break any
Articulable
ordinance.
reasonable suspicion, yes.
Of
a crime.
Articulable
Of a crime.
reasonable suspicion that you turn around back
Can
there
I just
doing
talk to the
something.
supervisor that's back there?
No, sir. I need your driver's license.
I'm done answering questions.
All right, sir. I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle for me, sir.
For what purpose?
Step out of the vehicle, sir. I just need to identify you. That,
But
and that's
for what
all. Hey,
purpose?
You're making it harder. All I'm trying to do. Is
I'm trying to make it lawful.
All I'm trying to do.
What law do you think I broke to pull me over for?
You were down there. You pulled
I-
into the.
yes, I
didn't
did.
know what you were doing, right?
I turned around.
That's the
I told you
warden's
what I'm doing.
residence. That's the warden's residence.
I turned
State
around.
Property,
I didn't
right?
know whose it was.
It's state property. So I came
So
down
it's
here
public
to identify.
property.
That's state property. Okay.
Public property, then.
That's state property. Okay.
Is
So-
it illegal to turn around on his
Well,
property?
it's articulably reasonable suspicious that you're performing something
A turnaround
illegal there,
in a
or
vehicle.
you're doing something there when we have other things going on. So if I can please identify
I'm not
you,
from
sir.
this town.
Okay, and that's fine. And all I have to do is identify you. We can get you on your way.
How is identifying me going to tell you what I was doing?
Well, we're making sure that you're not a wanted person. You're somebody that was going to go there and harm the warden or something.
The ID is not
I'm
going to tell you
making a
that.
formal request for your supervisor right
Okay,
now.
well that's fine, sir.
I'm formally
But-
making a request
and
right now for your
I'm making a
supervisor.
formal request that you provide your driver's license.
But it's not a lawful request, correct?
It is a lawful
For
request.
what reason do I need to
Like I
ID
said,
myself?
articulable reasonable suspicion. You
What
pulled
is
into
the
driveway
statute?
down there.
361136.
35.3611. What's your statute ID? It says that if you've committed a crime, if you have
Negative.
in the commission of a crime,
Negative.
already
Go ahead,
committed a crime.
Step out for me, sir. Go ahead, step out.
I'm trying to get
Step
identified,
back
and I
here.
don't think I need to.
Step back here.
For what reason?
Step back here.
What
Step
did
back
he
here.
explain? He explained that I turned around in someone's driveway. Yes, I did.
Okay,
I don't know
so-
whose driveway was.
Stop and listen. You asked me
Sir.
a question. I'm telling you exactly what I'm
I
telling
don't. Is it unlawful to turn around in a driveway?
you. Let me explain to
Go
you.
ahead.
I get where I'm going.
Go ahead.
All right. Currently, there's been events happening there at the prison, correct?
I don't know. I'm from. You can see I'm from
All right,
Florida.
so we're-
Okay. So this is what's going on.
Okay.
There's been events that's happening there at the prison in the last week. All right.
I didn't
now
know
we
that.
have an incident going on right now.
I didn't know that
Now,
either.
You pulled into the warden's driveway. Now you're leaving.
I pulled into
So we
a driveway. I didn't know whose driveway it was. Wasn't posted for trespassing.
If you will
I made
hand
sure
your
to
phone
look.
to your buddy, he can record with both phones, but you're going to step out here and we're going to try to identify you.
Well, how is stepping out going to make me identify?
Because you haven't cooperated. I asked you
Okay,
multiple
so
times.
I'm going to ask
here.
you, sir, you're a supervisor, correct?
Doesn't matter. This is his stop right now.
But is this a lawful request for my ID?
That is correct.
Can you tell me what lawful statute or
Sir, step
of
out.
what?
Get out.
My wallet's down there, so I can get you my ID from down there.
Can you
I'm
grab
not
the
going to have
wallet
you
from
get
right
it.
there? Can you grab? I was
I
pointing
can't
at
see
it.
it.
It's right there. That's why I was pointing at it. You think that?
Okay,
it's
so I'm going to identify myself.
Let me see you.
I'm going to identify myself, but I'm going to make sure to follow through with this because I don't believe it's
By
lawful.
all means, please,
Okay.
sir.
So
I'm
you're-
not telling you. I'm not telling
So
you.
you're
you
right,
can't-
just for the record, you're identifying me right now for what purpose?
Like I told you.
Because you're suspicious.
turned
Because I'm
around.
suspicious.
Yes, you turned around. You don't know everything that has happened.
I don't
recently.
know anything that's
Okay,
happened. I'm not
so
from here.
I'm going to explain it to you once
Okay.
I'm able to identify you.
Okay. So you're identifying me for suspicious behavior,
Yes, sir.
and that's not a misdemeanor nor a felony.
It is. It would
nor
be.
have
What-
I committed
what-
a traffic infraction.
We don't know what you're doing. But honestly,
This isn't going to tell you what I'm doing, But so, just for the record, I have not made a traffic infraction, correct?
Sir,
Is that correct?
You pulled into the warden.
Did I
You
make
are
a traffic
articulable-
infraction? Yes or
Sir,
no?
Sir, you pulled into a driveway that does not
Yes, I
belong
did.
to you, right?
Yes.
You don't know who it belongs to.
Correct. I was
All
turning
right,
around.
so
It's
I'm
a
coming down
normal
here. I've
practice.
informed you.
Yes.
When I initially informed you, when I asked for your driver's license, you asked for the reason. I informed you whose driveway that was.
Which I asked was that unlawful,
All right.
and you said
Yes,
it's
I'm
state
trying to
property.
I'm trying to figure out because of the
My
events that
ID is going to
occurred.
make it yes or not
Yes, sir.
unlawful?
Yes, sir.
My
Let
ID
me
is going to
see- let me
change
see
whether
your
it's
driver's
lawful or
license.
not. All right.
I'm-
I am handing you my driver's license
Yes,
under
sir.
duress. Under threat of.
okay.
Am I going to get arrested if I don't give you my license?
Sir, you can be charged. I'm just asking for your driver's license.
Am I going to be arrested if I don't give you my
I'm just
driver's
asking
license?
for your driver's license. Yes, sir.
If
you
you're
can be arrested.
If
You
you're
can.
asking for it, I'm going to say no. If you're requesting it, requiring it by law,
I am requiring
under
it by law.
threat of arrest, then I will.
I
then
am
will give
requiring it by law. Yes, sir.
it. Okay, so I am going to get arrested if I don't ID myself.
There is state law that says when you're requested by
That's a
law
yes or
enforcement.
no?
Yes,
Okay.
if you're required by law enforcement, you must provide your driver's
All right.
license.
If
there's a
police
reason-
say your behavior is suspicious, does that automatically create a duty to identify? Legally, the issue turns on Terry v. Ohio, reasonable articulable suspicion, and state ID statutes. From the officer's side, the location near state property may justify investigation. From the citizen's side, turning around without a clear crime may not be enough. This is where ID refusal, Fourth Amendment rights, and lawful commands collide.
If there's a reasonable suspicion.
This is articulable reasonable suspicion. You just
Of
proved
what
it.
crime? Of what crime? Whoa! Whoa! Simple battery. You just battered me, sir.
Step out here, because I've given you lawful commands.
And you have my ID.
Please,
And
give-
you have my ID.
Please give your phone to your friend, and we're gonna step out here.
Okay, I'm stepping out. You don't need to manhandle me. I'm
I'm
stepping
not.
out.
How am I
You're
manhandling?
in-
Step out.
Okay, I'm stepping
I'm
out.
not. I don't want you doing anything to put the vehicle in drive because I've had that happen before.
I'll shut it off.
All right, thank you.
I didn't even think of that. I apologize.
Step back
Okay,
here.
I'm stepping back.
We're gonna step in front of my car. We'll get out the road.
Well,
I just want you out the roadway. I just want you out the roadway.
He said rear. You said my car, and he said rear. So that's
All right, drop it.
You drop it. Stop barking orders at me, tyrant. That's what you are. You know it. And we're gonna make sure everybody knows it. Hey, go live. Are you live?
No.
I need you to back out of the driveway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick, I just need to talk to you because of your neighbor. Yes, I guess there was some sort of a run-in with your neighbor today.
There was?
That's what they're saying. So I just came to talk to you to see if you wanted to give your side of the story.
Of what?
But what she's saying is that you were driving down the road, coming up behind them, and sped past them at a high rate of speed, right where the pavement turns into dirt right there, coming down East Old Vale.
Oh, yeah?
So I just wanted to get your side of it. See
Curious,
what you
what's the
said.
speed limit on that dirt road?
In December 2022, in Vail, Arizona, 2 Pima County deputies arrived at a man's home after a neighbor accused him of speeding on a dirt road. But the key question was simple. Was there a real violation? Or was this another neighbor complaint turning into a police encounter?
I don't have it off the top of my head. She said you went way over the speed limit.
Oh, she'd have a radar in her car?
No, I'm just telling
Does
you
she have a
what
calibrated speedometer on her car?
Mark, I'm just telling you.
I know,
what she's
but you're
telling
over
me.
here at my
No,
fucking
and
house
she doesn't-
harassing me
I'm
and you're
not harassing
trespassing.
you. I'm coming to
Yes,
ask
you
your
are. You
permission.
came in
I'm
and
coming to
trespassing.
ask for
No,
your
you're
side of
not.
the story. If you don't want to give it, that's fine.
What is the speed on that dirt road?
I don't know it off the top of my head.
Okay, is there a no passing zone?
I didn't say there was, Mark. And that's
Okay,
the
I
thing.
would like
I'm
you to
fine.
go over and
I'm
arrest her for
fine.
making a false police report.
No, that's not going to happen.
Okay,
Mark.
well, I'm going to post the video.
Okay, you go ahead and
I
do
videoed
that.
the whole
That's fine.
drive because that lady's fucking psycho. I'm going to post both of them, actually.
Okay.
So you guys shouldn't have came over here and shouldn't have came over to
We're
harass me.
coming to
What's
get
your
your
name and
side of
badge
the
number?
story.
It's Deputy B, badge 9000. We've talked before.
Yeah.
Where
Deputy
at?
Barnett, my badge number
just at the end of the road.
6496.
What's that?
I said my badge number 6496. If you want to tell me your side of the story and tell me that she's not telling the truth, then that's fine.
Lying ass bitch.
I'm just asking your side of the story because I just want to get this squashed so that there's no more issues.
What's the speed on that road? What's the speed limit?
I don't know off the top of my head, Mark.
All right, well, can you figure it out?
I could go find out.
All
Sure.
right, figure it out.
I just wanted
And
to
then
know
is there
what
a
your
no
side of the
passing
story
zone
is.
on there?
And I didn't say there was.
Okay.
Okay, and I didn't say there was nothing.
So,
I'm
so
not saying,
people are
I'm
able.
not saying there's
People are
anything
able.
wrong with
People
you
are able
passing
to judge and how fast people are going. You're not allowed to pass on this planet, or what?
I didn't say you couldn't.
Okay.
Okay. I came to get your side because she said there's an issue, so I just wanted
I'd like
to get
you
your
to.
side of the issue.
I'd like you to write this down as harassment. This is the situation where she is harassing me.
Okay.
She had the law enforcement come to my house, so I'd like this to be an instance of harassment from her.
That's not how that works, Mark.
Sure it is.
No,
She sent armed men over to my house for no reason.
No.
Oh yeah. This is going to be a good fucking video.
Okay,
I'm
Mark.
telling you, the Tucson police video got 400,000 views yesterday.
Hey,
this one's going to go
congratulations.
fucking crazy. You're
Congratulations,
coming over to my
Mark.
house for what?
To get your side of the story. That was
About
it.
what? Asylum story what?
About what she's saying happened.
What did she say happened that was illegal?
She said that you were going way over the speed limit, that they were driving the speed limit, and you blew by them. That's all. So I just came to get
Is
your
that a
side of the
city
story.
ordinance or is that breaking a law? So you brought 2 armed guys over to my house for a city ordinance? If I were to have broken a city ordinance, she said I passed her, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you
At a
should go
high
back
rate
and
of
ask.
speed.
You should. What is a high rate of speed?
She was saying that you were doing at least 75.
At
I
least
don't,
75,
I don't,
huh?
And I asked her.
I like
she doesn't
it.
know exactly how she got where she came up with that number. That's just her estimation.
Hey, bro, are you high?
Why we going so fucking fast, nigga?
We stopped though.
Yeah, what?
Okay, so then that's that.
You
And
know
I
what my
told her.
YouTube
And I
channel is?
told her when I
Do
was
you
on
know
my
what my
way. You know.
Across these 3 incidents, the pattern is clear. Video 1 tests public records, First Amendment audit, and trespass inside a probation-related facility. Video 2 tests ID refusal, reasonable suspicion, and whether turning around justifies an ID demand. Video 3 tests how far deputies should go when a neighbor complaint lacks clear evidence. In Video 1, police get a C, and the citizen gets a B. In Video 2, police get a D, and the citizen gets a B-. In Video 3, deputies get a B- for staying calm, while the citizen gets a C+ for documenting but escalating verbally. The smart solution is simple. Identify the legal basis, document calmly, avoid personal insults, and let evidence beat emotion. For more ID Refusal Pro, tap the video on screen and follow the full series.
Oh, I don't, Mark.
It's Reluctant Prophet. You should watch the video tonight, and then all your questions will be answered.
All right, great.
Time to skedaddle.
If you really don't want to give your side of the story, that's fine, and we'll head right out, okay?
Time to beat feet.
All right, well, you have a nice night, Mark.
The next encounter starts even colder. One officer makes a demand. The citizen asks one simple question, and suddenly the whole stop starts to shift. Was it control, confusion, or a mistake they could not walk back? The next video is on your screen now. Click it before this moment disappears.